What is up gamers, how you all doing? December is here, which means Christmas is upon us, and not long after that 2023 is coming to a close. So let's indulge ourselves in this final month of the year with these upcoming games. Roll the clip. First up, relive the trilogy of Gotham City's iconic vigilante once more on the Nintendo Switch. Take on foes such as the Joker, Scarecrow and many more in the Arkham Asylum. Venture in the open world of Arkham City with a new maximum security home for thugs, criminal and evil masterminds. Lastly, take the streets of Gotham and face off the ultimate threat in this final installment of the trilogy Arkham Knight. All three games with all of its DLCs are included, now available on the Nintendo eShop store. For all of you base builder gamers out there, this game might be just for you. Nope, this is not a game made by Steam, despite the name. As your planet dies, you will need to dig deep and build wide in search of spacefaring tech to leave the planet, all while ensuring the necessities of your Steam folks are maintained. Collect resources above and below so that your Steam folks are able to build bigger and expand your borders in search of those decks. As you expand, new Steam folks will make their way to you. And as you dig deeper, be prepared for all the dangers present, from mines collapsing on you to the creepy crawlies lurking within. If you are looking to add to your library of base building games, this game is it, now already on GamePass and Steam. The day is almost here. The day before is your next anticipated post-apocalyptic open-world MMO survival game. Set in the east coast of the United States, you will loot, fight, and survive against not only the pandemic, but also against other players. The early access of this game will be arriving on December 8th, so be sure to check it out. It is time to rid that rust out of those hammers cause there are houses waiting to be renovated. Whether you are a returning player from the prequel or a new aspiring renovator, House Flipper 2 will sell to you in quick. Now with new mechanics, visuals and revamps from the previous, your renovations are crispier as ever. A new sandbox mode allows you to build new houses instead of just renovating one. You can recreate real-life buildings or have your design ideas come to life in this new mode. What's more, taking place in a new town called Pinnacle, discover new stories as you renovate the residents' houses. Arriving on Steam, Xbox Series X and S and PS5 on the December 14th. Ready your Pokeballs as the Indigo Disc DLC will be dropping soon on December 14th. Featuring a new area, new Pokemon and more. You'll be transferred to a new academy called the Blueberry Academy. Part of the Unova region is a terrarium with different environments featuring new trainers and new Pokemon. Also new faces such as Professor Cyrano and returning ones like Carmine and Kieran will be featuring in this academy too. New DLC means new Pokemon roster. However, that's not all. Previous generations including regional forms and starters will make its return. FYI, better grind up those levels as the base level cap of all the Pokemon in this DLC is capped at level 65. Now onto the new Pokemons and their new forms. Archaludon, the evolution of Duraludon, is making its debut. On top of that, two more Paradox Pokemon, Raging Bolt and Iron Crown, are also making their way. Lastly, the most anticipated and rumored Pokemon, the newly announced Terrapagos, a turtle-type Pokemon that boasts the new Terra type and its two forms, the normal and terrestrial form, is also making its debut. It'll be interesting to see the new Terra type in action when the DLC drops. Want to test out the Pokemons you captured and see how they stacked up against the best? Then look no further, the BB League, in short for Blueberry League, is dubbed the new Elite Four. It's shaping up to be a new challenge for new and returning players alike. On the topic of Pokemon battles, double battles will mostly be the focus with trainers specialized in them. A new way of traveling will be available as you can fly across Kitakami on your Miraidon or Koraidon. All of this will be in this new DLC arriving on December 14th on the Nintendo Switch. Sequel to the first, Granblue Fantasy vs Rising is a revamp from the previous. The game is set to provide you with more than 2D fighting, with new modes, new features and more. A story campaign takes you on an epic adventure while mastering the gameplay mechanics. Take on more quests in this inspired RPG action adventure to improve your playstyle even more. Whether you're a newcomer or looking to improve your gameplay experience as a veteran, you can now perform skills at the press of a button. Customize your favorite characters with a variety of colors, weapon skins, lobby avatars, and even select your own partner character to cheer you on. In addition, construct dioramas from a massive collection of high-quality 3D models from the Versus series. Lastly, if you want to take a break from all the fighting, there is an all-new party mode called the Granblue's Legends. Go head-to-head with other players online in a one-of-a-kind island lobby where you can compete in obstacle courses and survival games. The Rising version is set to be more enjoyable and accessible for returning and new players alike with all the new features and game modes. The game is set to arrive on the PS5, PS4, and Steam on December 14th. Ever wanted to be a Navi and explore Pandora? In Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, you'll be playing as a Navi that was captured by the RDA, and for 15 years you will train under them to serve their purpose. Now freed from the grasp, you'll rediscover your origin and learn what it truly means to be a Navi. A new continent called the Western Frontier is making its appearance in Pandora. Explore the wonders and dangers of this new region. Customize your character by crafting new gears, weapons, and upgrade skills to fit your playstyle, all while utilizing your exceptional strength and agility. Soar through the skies of the Western Frontier or engage in aerial combat with the RDA with your very own Banshee. And fight off the dangers of Pandora by wielding the traditional weapons of Navi, of bows and spears, or dial back to your human training of assault rifles, guns, and etc. If you're a massive fan of both the Avatar universe and open world games, you definitely can't miss this one. The game is set to release on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and on PC on December 7th. That is all for this video. Comment down below what games are you planning to pick up for this holiday. With a few more releases still due, we are closing out the year strong. Meanwhile, as we greet the new year, we'll be greeted with newly anticipated release games for next year 2024. And as always, subscribe, turn on bell notifications so you do not miss on any new game updates. And follow my socials that are linked down below. See you on the next one.